When we talk about objectives and goals, many of us use them interchangeably, but in reality, there is a key difference that changes how we approach them in daily life. An objective is that distant point, that destination we want to reach. It is the big picture of what we want to achieve. For example, I want to be successful in my career is an objective. It is broad, general, but without a clear path on how to get there. On the other hand, a goal is much more specific. It is the concrete step we take to move closer to that objective. If the objective is to be successful in your career, a goal could be to complete a leadership course in the next 3 months. Goals are more detailed, measurable, and time-bound, making them achievable. They are the small achievements that add up to reaching the larger objective. The key is understanding that objectives give us direction and purpose, while goals provide the real steps to get there. And, best of all, with well-established goals, the path toward our objectives becomes clearer, more achievable, and much more motivating. An objective is more than just an idea in your head. It is the first step toward something big. It is that clear aim that gives you direction and purpose in your life. Think of an objective as the map you need to reach your destination. Without a defined objective, it's like being on a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. But what makes an objective truly effective? A good objective is not just something vague like, I want to be healthy or I want to be happy. It must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. In other words, it needs to be a SMART objective. If you say, I want to run a marathon in 6 months, now you're talking about something concrete. You know what you want, how long it will take, and how you'll measure your progress. Objectives are not limited to personal domains like health or well-being. At work, a good objective could be, increase my business sales by 15% in the next 3 months. In education, it might be, complete an English course in 3 months and achieve a B2 level. Even socially, you could set an objective like, attend 1 social gathering a month to expand my circle of friends. The point is that objectives provide the focus needed to turn ideas and dreams into tangible achievements. The clearer and more specific they are, the easier it is to move toward them. A goal is much more than just a simple desire. It's that big, meaningful achievement that drives you to keep going. If objectives are the small steps toward a destination, goals are that final destination. Imagine that an objective is the necessary training to reach your goal, which is the competition itself. Goals are results-oriented and the driving force that gives you the motivation to move forward with determination. Now, what differentiates a goal from an objective? Although they are often used interchangeably, there is a key distinction. Objectives are usually specific, achievable steps that make up the path to a goal. A goal is the final achievement, the reward you seek to attain. For example, an objective could be saving $500 a month, while the goal is to save $6,000 for a trip to another continent. Think about goals in different contexts. Professionally, you might have a goal like, become the manager of my department within 5 years. This is the final achievement, while the objectives would be improving your leadership skills, attending management courses, and gaining experience leading projects. Personally, a goal might be to feel completely healthy and balanced, with short-term objectives such as eating better, exercising, and getting enough sleep. In education, your goal might be to graduate with honors, and your objectives would include earning good grades, participating in extracurricular projects, and preparing for final exams. Goals are what motivate you to keep moving forward, giving your life purpose and direction. Setting clear and achievable goals gives you a long-term vision and helps you stay focused, even when challenges arise. Imagine planning a trip to a city you've always dreamed of visiting. The goal is clear: to get there. But for the trip to be possible, you need to chart a map, organize stops, define routes, and choose transportation. These are your objectives. Without objectives, you'd simply be dreaming of a destination without a real plan to get there. This is how objectives and goals complement each other. Goals are the long-term vision, the final destination you want to reach, while objectives are the steps, the intermediate milestones that guide you along the journey. If your goal is to lose 20 kilograms, your objectives might include exercising 3 times a week, following a healthy diet, and regularly measuring your progress. Objectives are the concrete actions you need to take to make that goal a reality. The importance of setting both objectives and goals is key to success. If you only have goals, you lack the detailed plan to achieve them. If you only have objectives, you might get stuck in routine without seeing the bigger picture. A good balance between the two allows you to move forward with clarity and purpose. Goals keep you focused on the big picture, while objectives provide the structure and daily motivation to take consistent steps toward that greater goal. Setting both goals and objectives creates a continuous cycle. Goals push you to stay on track when challenges arise, and objectives give you the sense of accomplishment you need to keep going. Without clear goals, your efforts may scatter, but without specific objectives, goals may seem unattainable. The key to success is merging the two. A clear goal, supported by achievable objectives, will help you overcome any obstacle and achieve what you set out to do. Imagine you're standing in front of a blank canvas. Your goal is to create a masterpiece, but you don't know where to start. Why not take a clear first step? That first step is defining your objectives. To do this effectively, you need to be specific. It's not enough to say, "I want to be successful." Define what success means to you. Is it owning your own business? Achieving a health milestone? Or building a more balanced relationship? Your objective should be clear and detailed so that you can visualize it precisely. Make sure it aligns with your values and passions, as this will give you the motivation to push through when things get tough. Now, it's not enough to have objectives. You need to know how to set achievable goals. Goals are the steps that lead you to those big objectives, and they need to be realistic. Imagine your objective is to run a marathon. An achievable goal isn't run 42 kilometers tomorrow, but something like run 5 kilometers this week, then gradually increase the distance. Goals should be small victories that you can measure and adjust as needed. Use the SMART principle, ensuring they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That way, each time you achieve a goal, you'll feel a sense of progress and accomplishment that will keep you motivated. Finally, to avoid getting lost along the way, you need tools to help you track your progress consistently. Think of a roadmap that shows how you're advancing. Use productivity tools like a calendar, a task list, or digital tools like Trello or Notion. These tools not only help you organize your goals and objectives, but also allow you to set deadlines and reminders so that you never lose sight of what you need to do to keep moving forward. If you prefer something more tangible, use a notebook or a vision board to record your progress, reflections, and adjustments. Setting clear objectives, achievable goals, and using tracking tools provides a powerful formula for turning your dreams into accomplishments. With every step you take, you not only get closer to your goals but also strengthen your discipline, confidence, and ability to keep advancing. As you move toward achieving your objectives and goals, it's inevitable that you will encounter obstacles. These challenges are not just part of the process but opportunities for growth. Think of them as rocks in a river. Instead of stopping you, they offer the chance to find new ways to flow around them. To overcome these obstacles, the first step is to identify them clearly. Perhaps the challenge is a lack of time, fear of failure, or uncertainty about how to proceed. When you pinpoint what's holding you back, you can start finding solutions. It's not about avoiding problems, but about understanding that they're a natural part of any journey to success. To stay motivated while facing these obstacles, it's essential to remember your why. Why did you decide to embark on this path in the first place? Whenever doubt or frustration tries to take over, return to that reason. Having a clear vision and remembering the emotional or personal rewards awaiting you will give you the energy to keep moving forward. Set small, achievable goals that provide quick wins. These small victories, even if seemingly simple, can act as fuel for your motivation, reminding you that progress is happening. This is where resilience comes in, the ability to adapt and keep going even when things get tough. Resilience is not just about enduring, but about learning to adjust and grow from challenges. Every time you stumble, you become stronger. Every time you fall, you learn to get back up more quickly. Resilience is also nurtured by self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when facing obstacles. Instead of criticizing yourself or doubting your abilities, use those moments to learn, adjust, and move forward with renewed strength. Each challenge you overcome not only brings you closer to your goals, but also builds an unshakable confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Resilience makes you unstoppable, someone who doesn't get defeated but redefines themselves with every fall. Facing obstacles is an essential part of the journey, and the real challenge isn't avoiding problems but finding the inner strength to persist, learn, and move forward. With renewed motivation and resilience, every obstacle becomes another stepping stone to success. Looking back on your journey toward your objectives and goals, it becomes clear that the process isn't just about what you achieve, but how you transform along the way. Every objective you set, every goal you reach, shapes you and takes you to new levels of self-awareness. This journey is more than just completing tasks. It's a constant evolution, growth that goes beyond the tangible. At first, your focus might have been solely on the results, but over time, you realize it's the process that truly defines you. The skills you've gained, the lessons you've learned, and, most importantly, the person you've become are the true legacy of your journey. As you reflect on your accomplishments, you realize that objectives and goals are not just endpoints but doors opening to new possibilities. Each goal achieved is just a stepping stone to the next challenge, to the next version of yourself that you have yet to discover. Thus, setting goals not only leads you to a destination but also compels you to ask, who do I want to become? This question is at the heart of self-exploration. It invites you to look within and explore your deepest desires, those that go beyond the material or immediate. What dreams truly drive you? What makes you wake up every morning with renewed purpose? I invite you to take a moment for personal reflection, to pause and check in with your heart. Life has a way of pulling us in so many directions, but sometimes we forget to simply stop and ask ourselves, what truly matters to me? Take the time now to redefine your dreams, not just as distant goals or milestones, but as the very heartbeat of your existence. Shape your objectives in a way that not only challenges you but also inspires you, invigorates you, and connects you with your highest purpose. Remember, life isn't just about doing, it's about being. We often measure success by what we achieve, but true fulfillment comes from understanding who we are and who we are becoming. To be the person you truly want to be, you must first understand what moves you, what excites you, what energizes you. It's about tuning into those passions, those desires that may have been lying dormant inside you, waiting for the right moment to be realized. And while you might think your dreams need to follow a specific path or timeline, let me remind you, it's okay if your journey takes unexpected turns. It's not about how many times you change direction along the way. It's about staying on the path that resonates with your soul, that leads you to a life that feels truly fulfilling. It's about the commitment to live authentically, to be true to your own desires and purpose, even when the road gets bumpy. Defining your dreams and your objectives is your opportunity to take control of your narrative. It's like being the author of your own story, one chapter at a time. And remember, the beauty of writing your story is that you get to revise it as you go. If you discover something new about yourself, if you realize you've changed or your goals have shifted, that's perfectly okay. You don't have to hold on to yesterday's version of your dreams if it no longer serves you. Embrace the new possibilities that arise, and let your evolving self shape your direction. So, the invitation is open to you now. Take a deep breath and think about those dreams you may have set aside, those aspirations that perhaps you've doubted or forgotten. Maybe there's something new stirring in your heart, something that feels exciting but also a bit daunting. Let it come into focus. Set your objectives. Yes, make them specific, measurable, and actionable, but do so in a way that aligns with the deepest parts of your being. Because when you connect your goals to your true self, they no longer feel like burdens or obligations, but like a natural extension of your essence. In this journey of life, it's not just about achieving, it's about the person you're becoming along the way. Personal growth, reflection, and action are the key ingredients that shape not only your path but your entire experience. So, as you continue to move forward, remember that this is a constant process. It's a dance between where you are now and where you're going, and you're always evolving, always learning, always growing. So, as we reach the end of this exploration of objectives and goals, I hope you've gained some clarity, not just about what you want to achieve, but about why you want it. And if you've learned something today, I hope it's this: it's not just about achieving something, it's about the direction you take to get there. Your objective gives you purpose and direction, but your goals, they're the stepping stones, the markers that bring you closer to the life you envision. This journey is about more than reaching an endpoint. It's about how you grow, reflect, and take action along the way. Your personal development matters just as much as your achievements, if not more, because it's the foundation that sustains you as you chase those dreams. If this video has helped you understand the difference between an objective and a goal, or if it has inspired you to set your own with greater clarity, then don't forget to give it a like. Your support means so much. And if you want to continue learning how to achieve your dreams, improve your life, and grow into the best version of yourself, hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Remember, you're never alone in this. Keep moving forward, keep growing, and I look forward to seeing you next time.